I was going through my YouTube SkateWine channel the other day and I found an old video and it's really strange because the video was made, and this is totally unplanned, it was made on the 12th of January 2019 and today is the 12th of January 2023. So it's been 4 years since I made this video, and it was about the committee group forming the Olympic body of skateboard, which we have today, SkateboardGB. There's a lot has changed over the 4 years, so I thought I'd just run through this video. It's only 4 minutes, but I'm going to pick out the highlights throughout this video and just go through them and see where we are today with SkateboardGB and kind of my take on the 2023 new team, new competitions. Paris, I think, is 2024. So let's check out this video and just run through the changes that we've all faced over the last 4 years.
Olympics 2019. SkateWine.
Straight away, 2019. 2019, Rob. 2019, Rob. It's not 2019.
2019. Let's get serious. SkateWine. Skateboarding is going to be in the Olympics 2020, whether you like it, I like it, or your neighbour likes it or not. We want to get a TeamGB committee together made up of people who are committed and experienced within the UK skateboarding scene. Currently we have Skateboard Scotland, we've got Skateboard Northern Ireland and Skateboard England.
I'm not sure about Skateboard Northern Ireland, but Skateboard Scotland and Skateboard Scotland definitely still exists. Skateboard England is now SkateboardGB. It's interesting because Skateboard England, from their webpage back then, which I'd screen recorded, Lucy Adams is still on SkateboardGB. Nick Powley, Steve Wilkinson, and I'm almost certain Ricardo, they've now moved away, I believe, from the SkateboardGB committee, if I'm right in thinking. In actual fact, I will check out the website and double check this. So SkateboardGB. SkateboardGB now consists of Lucy Adams, Jake Powell, Neil Ellis, Tom Adams, Chris Lawton, Darren Piercy, James Hope Gill, Richard Gowers and Sam Beckett. Now, a lot has changed over those 4 years, a few new positions. They've also got a board of directors. I'm not going to bore you with all the board of directors. But yeah, bit of a change since the Skateboard England days.
All separate committees made up of experienced...
There was actually people further down that I managed to miss out.
Or enthusiasts, all separate entities. And all of these committees have been gaining momentum for years now. There's also the British Skateboard Federation.
Now this is what it was covering, the British Skateboard Federation, which came out of nowhere. There was skateboarders on this committee.
A group that seems to have been formed very recently, and this, ladies and gentlemen, was where it gets complicated because the British Skateboard Federation are claiming the official TeamGB status. Now, the British Skateboard Federation, allegedly, is run by a rollerblader, someone who isn't known within the...
I'm going to leave all this stuff out because it got a little bit... This video was a little bit immature in some senses. I learnt a lot actually. I attacked an individual in this, which wasn't necessary. And I also took this content from a forum, which was also...
It seems that Bay 66 has taken, the official skate park title, which is unfortunate.
This is definitely a point I want to bring into it. When it was the British Federation of Skateboarding, or whatever they called themselves, they were working closely with PlayStation. And there's nothing wrong with that. But PlayStation was instantly the hub. And I think what's good is that they've got multiple hubs with SkateboardGB. I believe that PlayStation's one. You've got Greystone up in Manchester. I think that Mount Hawk is one of them. And I think there's a couple of others. So it's really good to see inclusion and not just having a London-centric skate park being the only one. So straight away, 4 years ago, there was only going to be one at the time.
It'd be nice to see more than one skate park getting there.
And as I went on to say, it'd be nice to see more than one, which happened.
Hashtag London-centric. The Olympic Committee will have a huge...
Committee. Ah, my English. My English. But not only my English, my blooming hair was like down to here with a mullet and my moustache was ridiculous and now it's all gone. So, yeah. Wow, how appearances can change in 4 years as well.
The judging, it all comes under this umbrella.
Now this is interesting because now SkateboardGB are running judging courses, which I think is great. I think that for something like the Olympics, this is the thing, this is one of the bone of contentions then, and it still is. Skateboarding, you can't really define who is the best, generally speaking. I mean, I remember when I went to SLS in 2019, And there was Andy Anderson and there was Nigel Houston, and both are very good skateboarders in different ways. Very difficult to judge. And I remember Andy Anderson getting absolutely no points for doing an ollie on, spin around, backwards 50-50 down a huge rail. And then Nigel was doing, nollie, inward heel flip down the big stair set. So interesting that, I mentioned judging, and now there's judging courses, there's teaching courses. And I've been on one of the teaching courses and I actually thoroughly enjoyed it and got a lot from it. So I think that there's some things that have actually come to light over these 4 years and been a lot more positive than even I was expecting.
Skateboard Scotland, Skateboard Northern Ireland, Skateboard England, together they can form the overall committee group.
Now I'm not 100% certain what happened here with the different groups. That is out of my pay grade. I think that the current SkateboardGB is made up of numerous people from all different locations of the UK, which is good.
Scotland and England both have memberships, so go and sign up to those to help support.
Interesting, I was saying about the membership. SkateboardGB do a membership, do obviously the coaching courses, and I'm in Mexico at the moment, and I've actually just signed up to their athlete membership because they do insurance, so I'm insured whilst I'm out here, I hope. Positive things, and that was something, when I went on for travel insurance, I couldn't find any travel insurance that would cover you for skateboarding, for everything. You'd either need pads, or it'd only be for skate parks, and skateboarding, you could be skateboarding anywhere and you might not be covered. So great that, and I haven't read the terms and conditions, but great that there's insurance there. Biggest one is it covers you for competitions as well, which was something that another T's and C's in the insurance companies said that you couldn't enter competitions. And it didn't cost too much either. I think it was like £20 or £30, I can't remember exactly. Ideal for a year's membership.
The Olympics is going to have a big effect on us skateboarders, whether we like it or not. And if we ignore this and then 10 years down the line we're complaining.
One of the things I think that has been drastically different over the 4 years is female skateboarding and females in skateboard competitions. Now, I take the Vert series, for example. They made a female-only skate category, which I remember at the time being like,
that's so exclusive. Like, why we couldn't just have the boys and the girls skating together?
I always thought, in my opinion, that was the best way. But since that category has been made, the likes of Lily Strachan, Lola, Little Olive from down in Mount Hawk, such a big group, Jazz, such a big group of female vert skateboarders are coming through now, and it's so good to see. And I think, I could be wrong, but I think that is off the back of the Olympics.
About skate parks being made to Olympic standards, etc., etc.
Skate parks being built. I think that this is a great point that was brought up, a highlight point. Skate parks now, when I was speaking to Neil over the email with Biddyford Skate Park, so much support there for well-made and well-supported by skateboarders, for skateboarders, skate parks in Britain. And being in Mexico, being in other places in the world, New Zealand for one, when I went there 10 years ago, skate parks were just given out to contractors that just made concrete. You could get the best designed skate park, but made by labourers who'd never skated in their lives, and they were just terrible. So another positive from this.
Or otherwise, you'll have to dust off your roller boots, because I know that the #1 TeamGB athlete otherwise will be your man, Richard Head.
Wow, SkateWine 2019, how things have changed. And I also noticed the audio was a little bit horrendous in that. Yeah, now you've got a solid team. Now I might be a bit biased, but I didn't know the team before they were going to be announced. But every single one of the team, at least a resident of Britain, is one of my friends, and they all skate amazing. So you got George and a bit biased as well from the southwest. George O'Neill and Lola, two good friends of mine. Really stoked that they're both on the team. Two amazing skaters. Jesse Thomas, Alex DeCuna. You've got Lily Strachan and Joe Hinson, all mates. So stoked for all you guys to get on the SkateboardGB team. And then you've got Sky Brown, you've got Bombette Martin, Andy McDonald and Tommy Calvert. Great additions to the team. Bombette Martin and Sky Brown were the only two to actually get into Tokyo. So hopefully that will change for Paris. I wish all my friends and the Olympic team the best of luck in the future. And shout outs to SkateboardGB team, Lucy, Adams, you got Jake, Neil, James Hope, Gill. Shout outs to all you guys. Jake's been doing a smashing job. I actually went for the content manager job, but he got it. You sneaky are doing a really good job. The courses, coaching courses, judging courses. Generally speaking, if we want to look across the pond, even Gifted Hater has done, thank God he has done, a coverage of the US skateboard Olympic team and what went right, or should I say wrong, over their side. SkateeboardGB, in comparison, haven't done too badly. Supporting the athletes, got some good up and coming talent, getting in there whilst the iron's hot, as we say in Britain. And I'm looking forward to Paris 2024, and no doubt I keep getting the year wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 2024 because Tokyo was 2020, right? Where has the last 3 years gone? If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, give it a subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section below about how you feel the last 4 years has gone for skateboarding and the Olympics. I just thought that was super interesting. Seeing that video pop up whilst I was going through my SkateWine YouTube channel, I thought I had to just go back over it once and just see where we were in 4 years, and maybe I'll do another one in another 4 years. Wow, I can't believe that's been 4 years.